Shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of Israel. This is the Mayim in Atlanta, and I've got pulled up here an archived entry from the Wall Street Journal. Came out May 14th of 2024, and it says, flood of fake science forces multiple journal closures. And so, as you're scrolling the internet and on different websites, you'll see certain studies. And a lot of these studies are just paid for by different corporations or different special interest groups to develop a conclusion in which they were looking for in the first place. And then other times, these conclusions they were trying to reach, they might not be able to reach it, and they'll just word the studies all funny to where you still somewhat believe the conclusion that they were trying to meet. And overall, the science here in Esau's world is just not true. It's pulled a little bit, not the full truth. And that's just what Esau wants in his world. They are liars, and we're at the time where these lies are being exposed, and this is just another example of it. And so you have, we're not going to read this whole article, it's very long, but Lord will, I remember to leave this in the description box. But it says fake studies have flooded the publishers of top scientific journals, leading to thousands of retractions and millions of dollars in lost revenue. The biggest hit has come to Wiley, a 217-year-old publisher based in Hoboken, New Jersey, which Tuesday will announce that it is closing 19 journals, some of which were infected by large-scale research fraud. And over the last few years, we've been hearing tons and tons of just fake science, false science, from the gender stuff and there being more than two genders. That's completely made up, and they had trials and whatever to prove it, but that's just not true. They're just living in a fantasy. You also have one of the older ones, evolution. That's just completely false. The earth isn't any more, and being generous here, it's not any more than 15,000 years old. Closer to 12. What else? They have their food science. That's a complete fraud. The food and the GMOs they put in it are giving us cancers. And then from there, you go into the medical industry, and a lot of those things are just band-aids when they should be treating the problems, and so on and so on. This world we live in is a complete lie, and they use their science to back it up. They use their false history to back up this false reality. They use their false religion to back it up, and all these things are being exposed by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai through the mouth of his prophets, and through the mouth of the wicked. They're exposing themselves too. It says, in the past 2 years, Wiley has retracted more than 11,300 papers that appear compromised, according to a spokesperson, and closed 4 journals. It isn't alone. At least 2 other publishers have retracted hundreds of suspect papers each. Several others have pulled smaller clusters of bad papers. Although this large-scale fraud represents a small percentage of submissions to journals, it threatens the legitimacy of the nearly $30 billion academic publishing industry and the credibility of science as a whole. And that is wonderful. You hear all these fanatics, science fanatics, because that's what they are. They are, their minds corrupted, believing and trusting in the science, when most of it's false to begin with. The only thing that you can really trust in this world is Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And these people have put all their trust into the science. And that's even with the thing that happened in 2020. People were running around saying trust the science, and now look at you. Look at how it's being revealed to be a complete and total farce. It's from the precautions that were taken to what was actually put into people. These things don't work, and it was never the truth. It was always a lie. And a lot of these people have died from it and are going to die from it because they trusted the science. It's nothing to trust in Esau's world. It says the discovery of nearly 900 fraudulent papers in 2022 at IOP Publishing, a physical sciences publisher, was a turning point for the nonprofit. That really crystallized for us, everybody internally, everybody involved with the business, said Kim Eggleton, head of peer review and research integrity at the publisher. This is a real threat. The sources of the fake science are paper mills, businesses, or individuals that, for a price, will list a scientist as an author or a wholly or partially fabricated paper. The mill then submits the work, generally avoiding the most prestigious journals in favor of publications such as one-off special editions that might not undergo as thorough a review and where they have a better chance of getting bogus work published. That is messed up, but that's what capitalism brings you. Everything's about the money, and it's not about the truth. But the truth is coming out, and Esau being the self-proclaimed white man who runs this world, even if it's in a clandestine manner, they rule this world. The elite do, and they're being found to be liars and frauds and the wicked of the scriptures. And yeah, I'm going to try to, Lord will, I can remember to put this into the description, but I'll try to get it there for you so you can read it for yourself. But this is pretty big. This is a lot of, shows science can't be trusted, basically, and it's showing, especially the Edomites' science, it cannot be trusted. And really anything they say, they've lied about everything. But this science is one of their high places, and this is being trodden down as we speak. So this is 1 Timothy 6 and verse 20. And it says, O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science falsely so called. And the word science means to know. But these people are trying to bend the truth and bend our reality by paying for false theories to be made into truths. And it's just not going to work. It's also why you can't argue with these people, because they don't understand that this world is a lie. But it is, and it is collapsing because it is a lie. It's being brought down because it's a lie. The truth is so much stronger and more powerful that it's going to rise to the top at the end. It's Deuteronomy 33 and verse 29. It says, Happy art thou, O Israel. Israel being the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, as well as are scattered, because we are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, so we are going to come back looking like the other nations. It says, Who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency? Because the Lord is going to fight our battles. It says, and thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee. And they are being found liars. They are being exposed day after day for their just complete lack of ability to rule this earth in a proper form. They're being found out and being exposed, and their lies are being uncovered, as we just saw with the science publications, as well as with religion and with history and with the images and icons within religion and history, and just their total rulership is being found to be a lie, because they are Edomites and they are not so-called white people. Those are Edomites. And it says, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. And their sciences, or one of their high places, is how they justify a lot of the things that they have done throughout the earth. But it's all being pulled down. The water Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. I'd like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Rakach Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect of Israel. Shalom.